I'd offer to help, but I don't feel like clapping right now. Aside from game 2, hopefully clapping, never mind.
Welcome playtesters to our very first episode of Heading North, featuring gameplay from the Canadian Highlander format of Magic the Gathering. My good friend Zach and I will be facing off. I'll be playing the titan of the format, Azorius Control, and Zach will be on the scrappy underdog, Mardu Aristocrats. Who will come out on top? Find out as we head north for some Canadian Highlander.
I'm Zach, and the answer is no. I'm on Aristocrats. Basically, sacrificevalue.deck. My favorite thing about sacrificevalue.deck is that it's not a fun deck to trade with. Overall, the value of each card is low. Is that worth killing? And the answer is, who knows? Being able to stay ahead of Jeskai control is kind of the whole game, because if Jeskai control stabilizes and gets control, you lose. Points are Mox, Tainted Pact. Playing Jet, Emerald, and Pearl.
Alright, so today I'm piloting the good old red, white, and blue Jeskai Control, featuring a ton of goodies from Modern Horizons 3. This deck is designed to go 1-for-1 with your opponent, featuring a ton of counterspells, card draw, trading counterspells and removal for their stuff, with a ton of sweet card draw to keep you swimming in card advantage. This matchup against Aristocrats should be well within my control, as long as I can pick up the actual threats from his deck. My points are Ancestral Recall, Dig Through Time, Mystical Tutor. Woohoo! We did it. It's the first game on camera. It's official now.
All right, now it's just the race to the first misplay that'll be documented forever.
Oh wait, we didn't decide to go first.
That might play an important role who misplays first.
Or even.
Even. That's a 6.
Wait, no, I'm gonna misplay first. Okay.
Be cool, be cool, be cool.
Start by playing and cracking a Scalding Tarn. Why is he not doing it on your turn, you might ask? It's one of those turn 1 plays.
What could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta remember what... play a Mox Jet.
Okay, we got a fast start here.
Play a Cruel Celebrant. Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Okay, I will draw my card. Play a Windswept Heath. Let's take go.
Okay. Wooded Foothills.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and crack it.
Winning this life race here, one fetch at a time. Surely it won't swing the other way at any point.
That's probably fine.
Probably fine.
Probably fine. You weren't planning to crack that fetch, right?
It's like I just gotta stay 1 point ahead.
Tap for green, play Ignoble Hierarch, go to combat.
Okay.
Swing, Exalted Trigger, hit you for 2.
I'm gonna crack this in Path.
Sad.
Sad. So I passed the Cruel Celebrant because I know that Blood Artist style effects are the cornerstone of the Aristocrats deck. If I can keep him from assembling a critical mass of those, the rest of his creatures don't really matter. That and I didn't want to take 2 damage. And this is the result. I'm still winning.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play this Sulphur Falls and then say go.
All right. Draw. Tap for a green and a white. Play Voice of Resurgence.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Jeskai Control doesn't want to deal with Voice of Resurgence creating things when you do stuff.
This is an aggressively stupid maneuver, but I don't know how much I don't like it. I'm gonna play Merchant Scroll.
To go get a force.
To go get a force. And then I will cast this Force of Will.
Paying the life.
Okay, all right.
So that life race.
All right, we're even, dead even.
Yeah.
Well then exile this No More Lies to cast Force of Will.
Okay. Jeskai Control matchup. and lots of other matchups. Voice of Resurgence is a great engine for decks like Aristocrats because it just makes creatures that you can feed to things or that you can kill people dead with.
There are a lot of choices in here that were made, some that were just outright cheating and just really, really bad. I apparently need to talk to someone about what Voice of Resurgent did to me in the past because I am holding a grudge. Second main, something worse?
Well, I mean, still first main.
First main.
Obnixilis, the Adversary. I'm going to not Casualty 0 the Ignoble Hierarch.
Fair.
Just, you know,
Fair.
bold strats. So Casualty X, but not making a copy. +1, each opponent loses 2 life unless they discard a card.
Okay. Maybe I should have counted that.
I led with the voice.
I'm still okay with my decision.
I mean, Jeskai control, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
Depends how much creature removal you have. Planeswalkers are a little harder to get rid of.
Yeah.
Did you discard a card or lose 2 life?
I'll lose 2 life.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Polluted Delta. Say go. Boy, I'm really just kind of control real hard right now.
Yeah, and it kind of worries me.
I don't want to sit here and contemplate this land I'm about to put down.
Polluted Delta.
Oh, I see a Man of Haste as well.
Play a Mog War Marshal. When it enters play, or is put into a graveyard, put a 1/1 red goblin creature token in. Do they have pointy ears? They kind of have pointy ears.
Yep. The Hierarch has pointy ears.
That's true.
War Marshal. Not quite so much.
I don't mind.
So I've made the first misplay. Merchant Scroll is a sorcery.
Oh yeah, you're 100% not taking it back. The amount of I'm throwing my whole hand at that Voice of Resurgence was just like, all right, I'm sitting on this Obnixilis that's going to make you discard or lose life. This is not a bad place to be. I am so on board for this as the thing you've chosen to do. Go get a Scrubland. Aristocrats went and did some hand hate.
I'm cheating, but also bad.
That's the worst.
You're not supposed to follow up with a good card. It's Aristocrats. Only bad cards. It's only bad cards.
I'm going to -2 Obnixilis.
What does the -2 do?
Create a 1/1 red devil creature token with when this creature dies, deal 1 damage to any target. It's not going to be long for this world, so I'm not going to even bother writing it.
Oh. Oh.
I'm going to play Butcher of the Horde.
I have a response. I'm gonna crack this Delta.
Yeah. The devil might be longer for this world than I realized.
We're gonna play Invert Polarity.
I hate this card. Invert Polarity is bad, and the people who created it should feel bad. What was wrong with Cancel? Cancel is great. 3 mana, ruin your day. Good enough. There aren't many things worth killing or countering. Butcher is one of the few ones, so losing that feels bad. Invert Polarity. Choose target spell, then flip a coin. If you win the flip, gain control of that spell, and you may choose new targets for it. If you lose the flip, counter that spell. It's a stupid card.
It's your stupid card. Sometimes it's a cancel. Sometimes it wins you the game.
You mean taking the good creature out of Aristocrats?
Yes. I'm gonna call odd.
Okay.
Ha! Got him! I'll be taking that.
Yep.
Oh, a Butcher of the Horde. What a weird thing in this Jeskai deck. Would you like to finish your turn?
Go ahead.
I'm playing Arid Mesa. I don't like this. I'm gonna crack this Arid Mesa. I get this Volcanic Island. The thing I hate about Jeskai as a deck is it's so much shuffling. Like every day I'm shuffling.
The thing I hate about Jeskai is that it's no fun. And that's really been true of every format I've encountered Jeskai. Back in the old days, when Jeskai Modern was, I have Celestial Colonnade beat down eventually. Or, oops, Winter Twin, I win.
Which just crushed your soul.
I mean, this is a little soul crushing at the
My
moment,
soul
let's be
is
honest.
getting a
Like my
little-
soul, like 7 out of 10 crushed.
That's a heck of a way to start this off.
And I didn't even make the first big cheats.
I'm gonna play Comet. Comet is a good boy. Comes into play with 5 loyal encounters and 1 ability, roll a 6-sided die.
That butcher's gonna get so full of squirrels.
It's all upside right now. We're gonna roll Comet.
We also haven't discussed swearing on this.
Swearing's fine. We can. Anyway, I rolled a 6.
Saw.
+1, and I may activate Comet Stellar Pup's loyalty ability 2 more times this turn.
Yay.
Keep it going. 5. Comet Stellar Pup deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on a target creature or player, then -2.
Comet is a little too high variance, but not in a like it ever punishes you way. It's just somewhere between very good and haha, you're dead.
I will dome you for 6.
Yeah.
And then -2. Down to 4. Second loyalty ability. +1, and I may activate Comet 2 more times.
Yep.
Going infinite, boys. 4.
Also
Deals damage
no.
equal to target creature or player.
Just
5 right to the face again.
Yeah, 5 to the face.
All right, all right.
And let's roll that third 6. 1. Okay. +2, then create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens that gain haste until end of turn. Comet up to 5. Make 2 1/1 squirrels. My squirrel token!
I'm okay with this.
Alright, okay. My stellar cat.
Yeah, I was talking about you, Mr. Midnight.
I can't draw. Make some squirrels.
The difference between devils and goblins is devils have pitchforks. Even though I guess that's actually more of a trident.
Alright, I'm just gonna take this guy.
I might need him to block. You don't even have to put a squirrel in him to swing with him this turn.
I am gonna sacrifice 1 to give him vigilance.
Makes sense.
You're at 6? I forgot what Comet was doing.
Yeah, Comet domed me for like 11.
Comet's a stupid card. We're gonna dome you for 5.
That makes sense.
No more fetch lands for you.
This was a rough turn. Getting hit with your own Butcher of the Horde feels real bad.
Go ahead.
All right, untap. Upkeep. I think the only expensive card in this deck is currently on your side of the field, so I'll just go ahead and pay for the Echo cost. And let's see if I top deck the thing that turns this whole thing around. Perfect. I'm going to play this Tukatung Ballad. When it's put into a graveyard, it makes a Saproling. I'm going to swing at you with this devil.
Okay. I'll block it.
I target myself with
Excellent.
this devil.
I was really hoping you'd Obnixilis so I could discard this Flage.
No. Sir, have I not been tilted enough?
That Comet just did not.
Yeah, no, you taking the Butcher really didn't do much. Oh yeah, the classic. I'm gonna pay 2 life for this Godless trying to come in untapped.
got him.
Gonna Thoughtseize you.
Do I scoop? Spire Bluff Canal.
Uh-huh.
Counterspell.
Uh-huh.
Serum Visions. Timeless Dragon. Murktide Regent. Ragavan Lorien Revealed.
Well, I hate lots of those, but we're gonna go with the Ragavan.
Fair point, fair point.
Yeah, no, get out. I'll lose 2 life.
Yep. Now you know my shame. I was really hoping to lead with that stupid monkey and get some early damage in game 2. And on top of that, those Trevors were going to be invaluable because of this very greedy one-lander that I've kept.
Yeah, and man, that's not a bad way to spend 4 life. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Never punished. I'm gonna play this Elegant Parlor. Surveil one. Do that on top. Go ahead. Man, these murders at Mark Karlov Manor Surveil lands are great.
I hear they go in everything.
Go in everything.
Gonna play a Silent Clearing.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1, play a Zulaport Cutthroat. When it or another creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Sick.
Go ahead.
All right. All right, the thing I left there. I'm gonna play a Spire Bluff Canal, and we're gonna go ahead and Serum Visions. Draw. Scry to top, bottom. And with that, I will say go ahead.
All right. Tap, draw. Going to pay 2, paying 1 life to play Tainted Pact.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that resolves. Tainted Pact is not really something that I want to see right here. Not really ever, anyway. I've got no interaction for this, and I really just hope he doesn't find something good off of it. This could go very badly for me very quickly.
I'm going to take this forest.
I guess that's fine. A Tainted Pact becoming a rampant growth? It's pretty good for me.
Not great.
Not what I was expecting off the Tainted Pact.
On one hand, not great. That's a lot of good cards. On the other hand, they're all 5 green. So I wasn't going to be able to play any of them until I got to this forest.
Oh, I see.
So I think I'm okay with it, but ow, there's a lot of good answers there. That endurance, that Minskimbu. I'm going to cast this Deathrite Shaman.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Go to combat.
1 you.
Wand.
Go ahead.
Got me. I'm gonna play this Iganjo and say go.
I'm going to play a Cruel Celebrant.
Okay.
Pay the 1 life.
1 is paid.
Again, whenever it or another creature or planeswalker I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. Go ahead.
End of your turn. I'm gonna Island Cycle Lorien Revealed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a Volcanic. Sounds good. If I could find it. Volcanic.
Part of why I wasn't worried about the mana is my Deathrite was just gonna eat all your fetch lands.
Oh.
Or my fetch lands.
Oh. So my one lander was a tactical decision.
I'm still okay with how things are turning out, but in retrospect, I am not going to count Deathrite Shaman as a land unless I have fetches for it. Questionable keep, but I thought Deathrite Shaman against Jeskai control, I'm going to eat fetches for days and fix my mana. But he got land screwed, which means I got land screwed.
We were land screwed, comrade.
Done.
That was the end of my turn, so yes.
We're gonna play this Volcanic Island, and we're gonna play Comet.
The pup was back. Comet, yay!
Here we go again. Let's roll a 6-sided die. 1. Create 2/1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn, +2. Alright. Bring back the squirrels. Why are they so angry? And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to pay green, tap Deathrite Shaman to get rid of your Ragavan and gain 2 life.
Valid. Over to you.
I'm going to play and crack this polluted delta.
Fair enough.
Badlands. Everyone loves the Badlands.
Everyone loves the Badlands.
Shuffle the whole deck.
It's fine. Probably nothing important in that bottom quarter.
It's Aristocrats. There's nothing important in any of it.
Now's your chance. Invert polarities down.
I'm aware. I wish I had the butcher in hand right now. Pay the 1 life. Yawgmoth, Therian Physician.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Landed Yawgmoth, who's just an Aristocrats champ. It's got loot potential, it draws you cards, it slices, it dices.
Yeah, resolves.
I'm going to tap the Deathrite Shaman to eat the polluted delta and play a young wolf.
Does that go infinite immediately?
Either another undying creature or just enough other creatures, because I'll be draining you for 2 each time.
Yeah, that's bad.
So I don't have to go infinite. I just have to have...
You have to go enough.
I have to go enough. Okay. So we are going to pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature. I'm going to sacrifice Young Wolf and put a -1/-1 counter on a squirrel.
Squirrel.
And draw a card. Undying trigger. Young Wolf comes back, and in the midst of all that, I drain you for 2.
Do you gain 2? Job's done?
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we're going to roll Comet. I could just solve this whole problem real quickly.
Sending dogs to space was a mistake.
Come on.
2.
Yes!
Shot called. Alright, I get 2. That's +2. 3, make another squirrel. This one's name is Charlie.
Are you just trying to make that the one that dies next?
Yes. He's so sad. How could you kill Charlie?
I told you I like the name Charlie. Squee is probably the one next on the block.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I can't eat these creatures with Deathrite Shaman after I kill them.
I was really hoping that I would get lucky with that Comet activation and take out his Yawgmoth. He's already got the Young Wolf out, and if he gets just the right creature, he can start looping that thing into infinity. Thankfully, I've still got a trick up my sleeve to take care of it.
Right, you're going to have to actually have an answer. Comet didn't bail you out.
I know, now I have to play this card. We're going to play Flame of Aenor, choosing to deal 5 damage to target creature. I choose 1. If I control a wizard as I cast a spell, I can choose 2 instead. Comet, despite doing everything, is not a wizard, so I will choose to deal 5 damage to target creature.
I'm going to pay 1 life, sack the Shaman,
Shaman.
put a -1 counter on the Young Wolf, which cancels its +1. You lose 2. I draw a card, and then I gain 2 the draining. I'm going to pay 1 life, sack the Young Wolf, put a -1/-1 counter on Squee.
Squee!
Draw a card.
Okay.
Undying trigger. I drain you for 2.
Thank you. Let's get the counter.
This comes back with a counter. Yeah, I'll stop there. This dies. Drain you for 2.
Drain me for 2. Okay. Flames resolves. We'll go to combat. I will declare no attacks. Kick it back over to you.
Sounds good. Tap, draw. Yeah, that was absolutely the right decision. Play a Doom Traveler.
You got it.
1, 2, 3. Play a White Plume Adventure.
I have a response.
Counterspell.
It's just counterspell. We're gonna crack this. Get a Tundra if I can find it. Counterspell.
Yep.
Tap my lands for that.
I'm gonna play this Blister Pod.
Okay.
Go ahead. Cards in hand.
3.
Okay. It's real nerve-wracking that I can just die to Comet at basically any time.
I'm going to start my turn by rolling Comet.
Just another one. Just brick 3 in a row. I deserve it.
You earned it, champ. 3. Okay, that's something new. -1, then return a card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. I'm going to take this counter spell. Put that right back in the hand. Go ahead, cast Sleight of Hand. Look at the top 2 cards of my library. Put one of them into my hand and the other on the bottom of my library.
I'm torn because on one hand, taking the counterspell instead of a fetch, you're really betting that this is worth countering, which on one hand seems wrong, but right now is really infuriating.
With that, I'll say go.
Like, for real, just a little tilted. Because I even ran the White Plume Adventure out there, remembering you had the counterspell. I was so proud of myself. Finally make a big brain play, and then just Comet goes, neat. No. I'm going to play this Horizon Canopy. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3. To play this Woe Strider, when Woe Strider enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1.
We're going to counter it.
Okay. I started the match by shocking myself and playing Thoughtseize, which is part of why I knew that I was going to be okay, I think. I remembered Sam had a counterspell, and so it was like, okay, instead of running this Woe Strider, which at that point's basically a win condition, run out the White Plume Adventurer first. It got countered, okay, great, and then realized since the Woe Strider had escape, it probably makes sense to just go ahead and try to run it out and then escape it the next turn. It didn't really matter. I'm going to tap. Oh, no. Well.
If you do it, it's fueling escape.
Kind of not.
Gonna just bring back the Woe Strider and be like, I have a goat. Maybe we get lucky. Gonna tap and pay 1, sack this to draw a card. I'm gonna swing at you with the Blister Pod, the Doom Traveler, and the Young Wolf.
Swinging at me?
Yes.
Young Wolf's at 2/2.
Yes.
I will block the Young Wolf. Take 2.
Take 2.
Charlie Squirrel died. You killed. No. I'm gonna block with rule. I'm gonna block with rule.
No, you blocked the Charlie Squirrel. You did this.
I can't take it back. I did this.
If you hadn't tried to make it sound like I was the bad guy, it would have been fine. But you were the bad guy and then tried to make me the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
Swing at Comet, but he's got 8 loyalty. And he's going to get like 3 more any turn now.
So much loyalty.
All right, let's start with activating Comet.
Wow. Yep. Here we go.
+1, and then I can activate him 2 more times. 1.
Squirrels.
Charlie Squirrel's back.
And that's -2.
+2.
+2?
Yeah.
Right. Well, otherwise, why would it already have been at 8?
All right. Second activation.
Just not another 6. Just not another 6. I asked for one thing. One simple thing.
+1.
And roll 2 more.
Roll 2 more. 5.
I believe that's a dome.
Or something.
I'm gonna dome you for 12.
Yep.
-2. 1 more roll.
It's just 1 in 3 chance I lose here.
I'm gonna dome you for 2.
Yep. I mean, my deck did most of the things Aristocrats wants to do.
And then I played Comet, and was that 22?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The upside, a lot of times after a game, it's like, man, if I'd done this differently, maybe I missed a line that would have got me there.
Don't have that feeling here, do you?
No, I kind of just feel like I got run over by Comet. A dog just went kablah. Comet domed me for 22 GG. We all had fun. Both teams tried hard. There's always a chance you die when Comet hits the table.
I'd like to thank Comet for all of the hard work that he put into this game to get me to win. He's been such a good boy, I couldn't have done it without him. Thank you, Comet. He truly was the best boy.
Good game.
Ah! Comet is a dog. The card is Comet Stellar Pup. He's an astronaut too.
That's fantastic, but I was like, you can't call anything but a dog a good boy or you're gonna get some weirdos.